Hey, it's Dr. Charles, aka CoachMD, coming to you live on Monday. Just started trying to get our week started off on the right foot. And as many of you know, I am a medical doctor and I'm known as CoachMD. And why is that? Because as a medical doctor, I've learned that what's most important is the balance of mind, body, and spirit. And if we can't balance all those features in ourselves, then we aren't truly healthy. And most of my colleagues and most doctors, they focus on the body part, the physical part, and kind of don't really think about the mind and the spirit. But that, of course, has so much to do with our overall health and longevity and life satisfaction. Well, what I'd like to talk to you today about is mental health. Many people come to my page and pose questions to me about mental health, and I am not a psychiatrist, I am an internist, but as I just mentioned, true holistic care is blending the mind and the spirit and not ignoring those. And so many of us have challenges with emotions and mental health. And I've heard so many times people have said that when we are sick, we go to the doctor and the doctor gives us treatment, whatever. But when we have a mental health issue, it doesn't seem to be the same thing. So if you break a bone, you go to the doctor, the orthopedist, to have it fixed. If you go and you have a mental health issue, then people urge you to go to the appropriate doctor for that. And I don't discount that. But there is a way that I have to look at mental health, and it is in the same way as physical health. But as most of us really know, and as most doctors know, that most physical ailments are lifestyle ailments, are due to lifestyles that we've lived, some that we've chosen, some that we haven't chosen, some that we've just been born into, but they are nonetheless lifestyle issues. So for instance, if someone has diabetes, yes, they're sick, they go to the doctor, they get treated for their diabetes. Treated, okay? Meaning the doctor's taking the responsibility to do the treatment. And as some of you know, there's a secret. I have a dirty secret. I don't like to treat people. Right? A lot of doctors will say, oh, I love what I do because I love to treat people. No, what I like to do is to empower people to learn how they can best treat themselves. That is the greatest thing I can do as a doctor. Certainly I'm there for coaching and counseling and guidance, but truly treating. So if you have diabetes, for instance, and except for type 1 diabetes, which is purely genetic, type 2 diabetes is mostly due to our lifestyles. 90% at least due to our lifestyle and choices. So when you go to the doctor and you get a pill, they're basically just treating the symptom. Similarly with mental health. Let's say you have depression, anxiety, PTSD, bipolar, all of those things we are made to believe are mental health issues. And yes, they are. Don't get me wrong. They are illnesses. And yes, you should go to an appropriate doctor who can treat you for those things. Yes. But it's not only about getting the proper medicine, because just like diabetes, you get the right medicine to treat the diabetes, there's still work that you need to do. There's work that you need to do in your life and getting attuned to your lifestyle. Cardiovascular disease, more often than not, is due to lifestyle choices that we've made and that we continue to make. If you go to the doctor for a pill just to treat the symptom of that, then you're not doing the work to correct the things that ultimately had caused that, then you really aren't treating underlying issues. And the same with mental health. A whole slew of mental health issues. Many of us feel that comfort and we get in the comfort zone of that illness and we say, oh, it's genetic. Oh, I'm depressed. I am depressed. Oh, I am this, or I have that, and you define it. And then you go to the doctor and you get a pill for it, but nothing is done to try to fix certain aspects of your life that are contributing to this. And that's what I try to do as Coach MD, is to get you to understand that it's a balance of mind, body, and spirit. And when those are not blending together, so many things can happen. And the least of which is our mental health. So that's my message today, is to look and don't define yourself as mentally ill and put yourself in that box. Understand that yes, you need to seek treatment, and sometimes you need medication to break the cycle so you can step out and you can actually fix some of the things, but you have to do the work. You have to understand that life is so great and there's so many opportunities in your life, and that when you start fixing those things and you start addressing those relationship issues, and when you understand and look into yourself and are honest with yourself, and also the self-honesty and the self-discipline, and implement that into your life, and then try even having a little faith and a little trust in the journey, and understand that you have gifts and talents and skill sets that you need to unleash. And guess what? I have seen it before. Depression, anxiety magically goes away when you start having some of those successes in your life. But you need to do the work. Yes, mental health is just like any other, or mental illness is just like any other type of illness. You need to get the right treatment for it at some times. But guess what? Many times that treatment lies within you and your gifts and talents and your abilities. And I've seen it. Hopefully that's a little bit enlightening to you today. Let me know where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. Maybe how long you've been tuning in to CoachMD. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate if you value what I have to say. That's the most appreciation. This is not about me. I really, as a doctor, my goal, again, is to help bring mind, body, and spirit as a holistic approach. So until next time, I'm Dr. Charles, aka Coach MD. Thanks again for tuning in, and look forward to meeting again sometime soon. God bless you. Bye for now.